2021's first match is ready. Wrexham versus Dover Athletic. Both teams struggling for form, although Dover, after 5 straight defeats, did manage to get a battling draw on Tuesday night against Boreham Wood, 1-1, which is a good result. Wrexham only played the one league match. Southport sandwiched in between Christmas and New Year, with Macclesfield obviously, unfortunately, going under. No games at the festive period, although Wrexham themselves have only won 1 in the last 5 league games, or 1 in 6 if you count the cup games. So both teams really needing 3 points. So Wrexham, we assume, are going to start in a 4-4-2, which is how we started the season, with Jarvis and Davis on the wings. However, it could easily be this 3-5-2 that we've seen recently, with Horsfield perhaps slipping into where Pearson is missing. He's the skipper injured today and not in the squad. A few also missing still with the COVID-related illnesses. As 2021 starts in anger. Both teams, as we mentioned, desperate for these points. Wrexham currently sitting 16th, 6 wins, 6 losses and a couple of draws.
So I'd like to see that a bit more, but also the midfield involved, involved with that as well, because you don't consistently want your centre halves kind of being the ones providing the creativity.
As the ball comes in, and Vassell was close to it. Certainly looked it from this angle, couldn't get any contact with his head. Still gets that wrong, but Young helps it on. Hall-Johnson's got a burst of pace on. He was already on the move. Finds something out of nothing, and it's not going to count as the foul's there. Ransom made himself, big unit, made himself look big, did well. Hall-Johnson, I thought, could have taken it around the outside of him as he had the run on him. Quick ball by Ponticelli. I think Youssef knew he was offside, leaves it to Hall-Johnson, makes a move into the box. Hall-Johnson, can he pick his man? Finds Ponticelli, good side foot, tests the keeper. Does well to work it back and retain possession. Ball in for Young. Keeper comes and, not quite tidily, but does collect it. Was better by Wrexham, quick play, quick passing. Youssef, I think, realised he was offside and let it run for Hall-Johnson. Hall-Johnson gets a good shot in straight at the keeper. Young, Hall-Johnson and Wood battling away again there. It's nice to see Hall-Johnson getting involved. I'm not pointing the blame at him, but Wrexham just need to be aware that space is available. It's been exploited a couple of times. Here is Hall-Johnson, one to beat. And Wood continue their battle. He's done him so far, but on his left foot. Oh, he's got a goal! There is Hall-Johnson, the attacking threat. Well, not known for his left foot. He's picked one out. I was about to to comment that he hasn't got much option with his left foot, and he's picked a blinder into the corner. Wrexham get that goal. That very, very much helps the situation, and perhaps settles a few nerves and allows Wrexham now to play and come out the gate, and Dover have to come and chase something, which is the situation you want.
Yeah, exactly. And before he was kind of left alone over here with 4 Wrexham players in the box, and I was just about to say, he needs help and support, and fair play to him, he did drive into the box, and he took that opportunity because the Dover players backed off him and allowed him to.
Surely a foul there. The referee not giving any. Youssef played Hall-Johnson in. He looked to have been tripped. Wood gets a great ball over the top for Rose, for Leighton to chase. Good touch by Rose. Vassell had to get there as Leighton had come. That could have been a very quick response. Comedy of errors there, really. The long ball from Wood does all the Wrexham players in the flight. Lainton thinks he can get it, can't get there. Good job for Sells, got a bit of pace and gets back, and luckily for Wrexham, Rose hadn't really got the angle to do anything other than he did. Wrexham needs to get back possession and just play in. That's an example of doing it. Youssef finds Hall-Johnson, who again has the run of the right hand side. It's a good ball delivered, almost met at the far post by Jordan Davis. Had a long way to make up, almost did it. Oh. Referee saying Jay Harris, and a piece of gob in that. Jay Harris looks like he's going to see a yellow card. How else would he celebrate his 200th league start for Wrexham than a yellow card? Well, there is the equaliser. Looks like Rose has got onto it. Well, I wouldn't say it's against the run-up. For Dover, they have not been dominant, but their questions have been asked. Are those balls into the box? And Wrexham's Achilles heel again, dealing with set pieces. So, in the 43rd minute, Wrexham's half-time talk changes completely to what it would have been. Well, there is the half-time whistle. See if Wrexham can improve in this second half. A couple of signs, and well, that's not how you start a second half. We said the referee was a little bit not lenient, a bit tough on slight touches. I think that was pretty much a rugby tackle.
And I just hope we kind of this half do play more ball into feet rather than that long ball tactic, because we definitely got the players who are capable to and skillful enough to play with the ball at their feet.
Just need to see to do it. Players seem reluctant at times. It's a good ball in. Finds Young. Can he get his shot away? To Ponticelli, who does get a shot away straight at the keeper. Merson wasn't going to miss that one.
And then, one of you will come off and that will create mistakes.
Well, Wrexham caught napping a little there as they let the shot come in at the far post.
Which, in a game like this, potentially he could make an impact.
I'm ball dealt with from a set piece better this time, and Wrexham get that first ball away. Yeah, Durrell's another option. There are attacking options on that bench. The ball comes in again. Davis has to get something on, doesn't get a lot. It's a shot and it's wide. I thought the way Lainton set himself then, that he thought he'd wrong-footed himself and it was going in, but thankfully Ransom's shot was a centre-half shot. Oh, Wrexham get one. The second ball flicked back in, and is it Kelleher who got the final touch, and the Dover goalkeeper in defence just stood still. That one's even more bizarre than the Wrexham goal, because they dealt with the first ball really well. Luke Young up and under just hooked it over and back into the danger area, which is the type of ball you want. As I say, get the ball into the box sometimes at this level, because defences will make mistakes. Youssef battling well. I've been impressed with him as Jarvis tries to feed Ponticelli just behind him. Youssef though managed to pick it up, spreads it to Hall-Johnson, smashes it across. It's a brave clearance. Possession retained well. Young with the assist on that second goal. Turns around and finds Youssef. Youssef makes room for the shot. Don't think the keeper needed to deal with it, but he wasn't to know that from his angle. And Wrexham get a corner. Good pressure finally from the Reds, and this is what you want to see. It would be nice to get another one. Score when you're on top, as they say. It's a better corner. Flicked into a box. It's not cleared. Ricochet off a number of Dover players. I think it was Aziz who got the final one off his knee. Could have gone anywhere. Here's the substitute Musa. Catches Harris. Wrexham play on though. It's a good ball to Ponticelli. Can he get onto this one? One to beat potentially. Ransom stands him up. Hall-Johnson, first time ball and has to be dealt with. Young will get onto this. On his left foot though. It's a good shot. Good save by Mersin. His left foot there didn't quite get the full power that he could potentially on his right, but work the keeper. Wrexham have done that in this game, at least on a few occasions. Well, the man of the match has been named by our match sponsor Monopoly, and it is the fullback, Reece Hall-Johnson, a player we seem to have mentioned a lot, particularly going forward, so he'll be happy there. It's a great ball. Ponticelli opportunity to score. Keeper does well. And here's Hall-Johnson, almost gets... Oh, sorry, it was Youssef. Almost gets the third. Play it out. Youssef retains possession. Does well, beats his man. Got men forward here. Wrexham if they can find the right ball. Done well, twisting and turning. Almost gets the ball back perfectly. Gets the corner. Does well there, Youssef. Well, double substitution. It's Redmond on for... No, it's Thomas on for Youssef. And you told me my eyesight was bad. As Rutherford has come on for Jarvis. Well, late substitutions. Perhaps indicating of their match fitness themselves. Had 3.5 minutes of added time. All eyes on the referee. Both players battle. Referee plays play on. Young hits it long. Thomas is going to give chase, but the keeper's missed it. Thomas has got there. He's got around the keeper. He's got to be a penalty. Has to be a penalty. That's a red card as well, surely, because he's the last. No, yellow card. Is it the keeper? A new rule, but that's got to be a penalty all time long.
And Thomas did really well chasing, and again we're just going back to that pressure and forcing mistakes. So,
well, Luke Young sets up and buries it. It's a fairly straightforward goal for Luke Young, that one. As Wrexham put a little bit of icing on what's been a deserved win, I think. Deserved 3 points. Trying to find a striker that's going to score consistently, although Youssef and Ponticelli have worked hard today. Youssef in particular, and there is the final whistle. So, nice 3 points for New Year here at the racecourse against Dover.